Have you ever seen those signs that say, in case of emergency, break glass? This is my in case of emergency, break glass protocol. When I was at my lowest rock bottom, I was very depressed and very suicidal. Didn't want to be on the planet anymore and had to figure out a way to navigate out of that space. During my meditation this morning, it came up I should share how to get out of the lowest state we can find ourselves in, or I've ever found myself in. And it's funny how even just the idea of being so vulnerable and sharing our mental illnesses, it's such a stigma. Even my own mind is like, don't talk about that. But anyways, I just want to share that. I hope this helps someone out there. If it does, then this video is a success. So at rock bottom, waking up feeling very depressed, very suicidal. I can remember back then, I didn't know any of the things I knew now. I didn't have the inner resources to call upon. And my whole day was just miserable. I would look forward to going to bed just so I could get an escape from reality for a little bit. And this all stems from my upbringing, my childhood. Could even be in my DNA, who knows. But I do know when I was a kid growing up, I didn't feel safe in my environment. And over years and years, that feeling gets locked into our biology, into my biology. And I was stuck in survival mode, essentially. I was just trying to survive. I had no capacity to want to think about the future. All of my resources were going towards just trying to survive. And I didn't know this at the time. It was on a subconscious level, but it was certainly going on as the years went on, as I've seen looking back through ceremony and meditation and all the things. I could see I was stuck in survival mode, and my behavior reflected that completely. And I tried escaping through alcohol, drugs, any escape I could, sex, anything I could do to just get out of the temporary pain. And those short little pleasure spikes don't fix the problem. You have to go in and rewire your whole nervous system. You have to rewire your brain so that you can become the creator rather than the victim of your life. That's what I learned. So if I was to go back into time and meet myself, I think I was like 19, 20 years old when this was going on. If I was to go meet that former version of myself and I gave him some tools, there would be two tools that I would give him to ultimately change your state, change your reality. The first would be create an intention to get out of this depression. Your intention will put you in tension. You begin to move from where you are. So it does two things. It takes you from where you are, it honors where you are, and it puts you into tension to where you want to go. So whatever your intention is, if you're watching this and you want to get out of rock bottom, it could be to not feel depressed. It could be to manifest wealth. It could be to create a relationship. With whatever your intention is, creating that intention. It could even be, like Osho says, choose choicelessness. But even choosing choicelessness is creating an intention. So any intention will pull you into the new direction. That's how we begin to create. So without an intention, we're just going to stay stuck in the same thought patterns, the same emotions, the same reality. We're just going to get stuck in this cycle, and we can do that our whole lives. So creating the intention to go towards someone else, somewhere else. Like, let's say I don't want to feel this depressed. So that is the first thing. Create an intention. And the second thing is to change your state to an elevated emotion. And when I was depressed and at rock bottom, I didn't know it was possible to change my state. I would have told you, I just feel this way and this is how I feel. And that is true, and there is power in sitting with that. There's also power in moving beyond it. Even allowing that feeling to be in your life will transform that feeling. So that's one way. Another way is gratitude. This is my ultimate gratitude practice. If you can't change your state, if you can't accept what's going on, here's how you get to the ultimate gratitude practice. You're going to want to make sure you're laying down and take a big inhale and take a bigger exhale. Exhale all the air out while you're laying down so you don't pass out. Don't do this driving or something. Make sure you're somewhere you can lay down. Blow out all the air and then hold your breath. And just try to imagine this is the last breath you are ever going to take. And inevitably, you're going to have to take a breath. But while you're sitting in there, holding your breath, pretending like this is the last breath on earth, all these thoughts will begin to go through your head. Like, man, I wish I would have done this. I wish I could still change this. I wish I could talk to this person. I wish all these thoughts are going to happen, that if you do this correctly and you really visualize this is your last breath, you're going to want to be here still, because you're here for a reason. You have a reason for being here. It could be a deep reason you don't know yet, but that's fine. There is a reason. The universe created you to be you at this time in this place. So really feel into, this is my last breath, and then feel into, when you do take a breath, oh, I'm so grateful for my breath. I'm so grateful I can breathe. And if it doesn't work the first time, do it again. I've done this 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Inhale, exhale, hold that. This is my last breath. And really feel into it. And then when you get into that state change of, wow, I feel very, very grateful to be alive. I feel so happy I can breathe again. Hold on to that heightened state. And then as a bonus, bring your awareness into your heart. Those 3 things, it's really those 2: intention, raise your state, and if you want to get crazy, bring your awareness into your heart. And then through this intention and this state change, as we go about our day, we'll see opportunities, synchronicities, things that we can do to change our reality now that we have this intention and this state change. There's so many opportunities every second that we can do to change our life. If you have this iPhone and you're watching this video, you have everything you need within you to change your reality. You're completely connected, ready to go. But we make up all these excuses and we get stuck in our old patterns, and that's what brings us down. So I'll leave you with that. You have everything within you to change your reality. I believe in you. I've been there before and I've changed it. I know what's possible, and I love you. Ciao.